Okay, time for another what's sold on eBay this week. Pretty decent week. These last four here are not sales. But there was a couple high value ones in here. So, we'll get to those when we get to them. Starting off is this Kern County Fire Department in California for $6.99. This I sold. I received a message at first, and the guy asked about it, what the condition of this was. You know, the actual look of it, because I put it as used, because this came, they kind of had a smell to them, I'm pretty sure, which is why I put them as used, from whatever other lot that I got, that had, that's where they smelled. I think it was the LA one. But anyways, he, wanted to know about the condition for it, because his father had served, for the Kern County Fire Department, and he was making a little shadow box for him for his birthday, so, I told him it was obviously, it's in good shape. You can see that, this, on the outside it looks in good shape. So that got me the sale, which was good. So, like I said, that for $6.99. Next is this U.S. Forest Service. Sold that for $5.99. This sold pretty quickly, from when I listed it. These next two, this, New Jersey Forest Fire Service, and then this New Jersey Bureau of Forest Fire Service, or Bureau of Forestry Forest Fire Service. These both sold to the same guy, but he bought this one at first, and then a couple minutes later he bought this one. He must didn't obviously wasn't looking, so they didn't end up going on the same order, but it was the same guy who ordered them. So $6.99 each on those. So that was a good one. Fort Knox protection officer patch. I got this. I've had this for a long time, for a while, as you can see. Sold at $4.99. I thought I sent offer out on this one, but I don't think I did. But anyways, that was good to get rid of. County of Los Angeles fire department paramedic patch, $5.99 on that one. Next one was the Springfield, Ohio fire division paramedic. Sold this. I think I've been doing 15% off lately, to try and get some things moving, because I've had sent out a lot of offers recently that haven't really been being converted into sales. So I've been kind of stepping it up to 15% off. So $5.09 is what that sold for to a very repeat buyer. LA County fire department heavy equipment, $6.99 on that one. As you can see, I have two of them. Another LA County one. This one is transportation. For I think some of their kind of forest fires, heavy equipment. So $5.99 on that one. This next one is an Accurate Smart Hub model. Whatever. You can read that out. 0915M. Sold that for $22.99 plus the $5 shipping. This one, if I remember right, yeah, I thought I was gonna have to send this priority mail. I luckily was able to get it right at 15 ounces, so I actually was able to send this out first class. This got delivered today, and we'll see if this one gets returned. Because I also received a message on this one, asking if there was software for it to download it for a PC, because he said, according to Accurate, this wasn't supported. But long story short, it was pretty much, if I can't get this to work, can I return it? And I said sure. So, and then I put on that I'm paying for the return shipping on this one, because I thought I was going to have to send it priority mail, which would have been like $10. And of course, this was going to California. It couldn't have gone local, or East Coast. It had to go to LA. But like I said, I got it down to first class, so it was about $7. So like I said, this was also delivered today, so we will see if this is going to get backtracked. I'll let you know next week. Next is this Accurate Wireless Indoor-Outdoor Temperature and Humidity Sensor. As you can see, I had 3 of them, sold all 3 of them this week. I'm pretty sure it was all 3 of them was this week, or 2 of them this week, 1 of them last week. But anyways, $8.99, $5 shipping on that. And this Accurate stuff, this is stuff I got out of a dumpster, so it didn't cost me anything, which is great. Next is this. This was a great sale right here. This EasyViz security camera. Sold, as you can see, $89.99. Free shipping on this. This also came out of the dumpster. When I was doing research, when I was going through listing the ones that I found out of the trash in that dumpster. There was a guy who had this listed for I think it was $100, and I think it was free shipping. So I decided to watch it to kind of see what happens to it. And then when I was going through to clear out my watch list, going through and clearing out some stuff, I saw that it sold. So I said, all right, it's time to, actually get these listed, because I hadn't listed them yet. I kind of wanted to see what the other one was going to do first. So I listed them. This sold within hours, full price, no questions asked. Sold and got shipped out. That, I think, also got delivered today. A lot of this stuff got delivered today. Next is this New York State Police Explorer hat patch, because this is one of the smaller ones. This one also sold on offer, $509. This I got in a lot. It had a bigger one of the Explorer patches, and it had a T-shirt that for a State Explorer patch that I finally did buy. That was an auction that, of course, it had been up for weeks beforehand. No one showed interest in it, but when I put my bid in, finally, to actually buy it, then there was, heat on it. Someone else was bidding. I'm like, well, what the hell? No one else had wanted this for 3 other weeks it had been listed, but now that I want it, someone, has got to put in a bid. But I still ended up winning on it. When you divide it by 3, what I paid for them, I lost money, but it was kind of just selling it off because I didn't really need to have the bigger one and a smaller one, so just sold it off just to get rid of it. Next is now NYPD Counterterrorism Bureau for $5.99 on that one. Next is the other camera. I had 2 of them. One of them definitely looked new, and the other one I'm not too sure because it was out of the bag. The other one was still in the bag. So I took a best offer on that one of $75. I think I also had that listed for $90 or $100 or something along whatever I had it listed for. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was $90, and then I got the offer for $75, I think, the next day. And I just took it. I figured, what the hell? It didn't cost me anything, so that also got delivered today. So hopefully nothing actually was wrong with these things and that they are all good. Otherwise, that'll be getting walked back, which I really hope it won't. Next is a Rochester Fire Department. Sold this one on offer as well, $6.79. I already have this one, and this came out of that lot of from the local firefighter. So that's what those came from, and I already have this one, so sold it off. There we go. There's another one of the sensors, the Accurite sensors. Next is Becker, Minnesota Fire Department, $6.99 on that one. Oh, yep, here it is. There's the other sensor. Like I said, sold all 3 of them this week, so that was good. Seattle Fire Department finally sold one of these. I had one of these that I've had listed for months and months on end, and I got another one of these in the LA one, and then listed it, and then this sold within a couple of days. But I've had one that has been sitting. So it was like a good thing I made a separate listing for it instead of just adding it to the other one. Might not have actually sold it. Next is a Jacksonville Fire and Rescue, $5.99 on that one. Boynton Beach, Florida, $6.99 on that one. Loveland, Ohio, Fire Department, $5.99 on that one. And this one actually went to a guy in Loveland, Ohio, and I didn't realize how small this one was. You can kind of see in that picture, but this one was very tiny. Normally I try and disclose in the listing that it is one of the smaller ones. Not a shoulder patch, it's more of a hat patch. But I didn't on this one. But I don't think it'll be a problem. And then the final sale of the week was, this was yesterday, along with that Loveland one. Those were both yesterday. South Portland, Maine, Engine 1, $5.99 on that one. And this one I had to charge the $1.25 shipping because it's a bigger patch that won't fit in a normal envelope. I have to send those in a bigger envelope, so that's why, and those cost a little more, so that's why I charge $1.25 on that one. And the next one is this. This just came in today. I have them sitting in front of me. I'm gonna list them after I'm done with this video. This little lot of 26 law enforcement, and there's a little bit of military patches in here. The military ones, I'm just gonna lot up and sell those off on their own, and then the rest of them I will, just part out like I normally do, and sell those. Hopefully, I can get most of my money back on the military ones. I gotta go through and calculate about what these cost, but these were pretty cheap, which is why I put it in the bid, and I didn't have inventory, which is another reason why I did it. So, but anyways, like I said, I'll lot the military ones up together. There was about, I think it was like 8 or 9 or 10, something along them lines. So I'll lot those up and maybe do like 250, maybe like $3 a piece on those to kind of, and that's where I'll make my money back on this lot. So, but those might sit a while. I'm not sure if those will be instant sellers. We're gonna jump to this one real quick because this actually should have been first. I had absolutely no inventory, so I put in a bid. So I bid on this and got this lot, and been starting to list that. This one over the yesterday, and for the next couple of days I'll be listing off of this. Haven't sold anything out of it quite yet, but. And then next is this large lot of New York Fire Department patches. This was actually from a seller, or this seller. He had put pretty much all of these to auction, starting at $10 a piece. And I can see and I see a lot of these in here that I didn't end up getting to bid on, like the Williamsville one, Attica, East Concord. Some of these are Irondequoit ones. Swarmville, I already have that one actually, but West Brighton, this Tonawanda, Niagara Hose, which is City of Tonawanda, that's another City of Tonawanda one. But anyways, these were all put up. He had that auction first, and he did this last time too. And what he had them put all of them put up for $10.99, or not, for $10. And whatever didn't sell, he put in a big lot like this and then sold that off. As you can see, I got lucky. No one else wanted these, which was good. So then the ones I didn't get to end up buying, I'll have in this big lot that I can take and keep for myself and sell the other ones off. And that's also something I want to talk about, is that I have a local buyer for the local patches. When I had posted on my page on Facebook that I have my fire, my police and fire alert page, that all my patches, and I received a comment about how, from a woman who would like, who wished she could get all of these for her son. And I recognized the name because I recognized the last name, and I recognized her son's name because he wants to be a firefighter or a policeman, paramedic, something. He wants to be a first responder, so I recognized the name. So, but anyways, I said I have some extra local ones. So, sent me a message and we got to talking. He's got a patch board that he would like to fill. So, I still had some local ones. So I went through all my listings, pulled those, and then made a small lot for him, and then sold them to his mother for $20, which was about break even. I didn't really think that I could have charged maybe like $30 and made a couple bucks on it. But so that's probably what will happen to some of these. Whatever ones I don't end up keeping, I'll sell to his mother and make a couple bucks that way. Quick, easy, double my money probably on whatever patches. Like this Medina one right here, I have that myself. I'll sell that one off. Or where was it? Like that Swarmville one, I have Swarmville. Or the other Tonawanda one in the middle right there. So I'll do that. So that'll, work out great for both of us. And then last thing I wanted to talk about real quick is at Goodwill today, my grandmother had a doctor's appointment, and luckily, where the doctor's office is, there's a Goodwill in that plaza, and we had some time to kill before our appointment, so we went into Goodwill. I was looking around, didn't really find anything I kind of looked in the books and the DVDs. There were some new sealed DVDs, but those weren't really worth anything. There was a couple books that kind of caught my eye that looked like kind of college-y books. But those didn't pan out. Those were not nothing. One of them was like damaged. One of them was an SAT book. I don't know what year it was for. I guess it probably doesn't really matter, but I could see that it had been written in. Some of the questions and stuff on test pages had been written on. So I figured, nah, I'm not gonna bother with that one. And what was the problem with the other one? Oh, it was outdated. It was from 2015 accounting book, so it was outdated. So I didn't bother with that one. And then, like I said, I looked at a couple. There was a few new sealed DVDs. Those didn't seem like they were worth it. So I didn't bother with those. And then there was nothing on. I was kind of out of time by then, but I happened to see this on the way out and figured out what the hell, I'll grab it. It was for $2.50 and it was a green tag. Green tags were 50% off, so it was $1.25. This is kind of like the closest one to it, and this is not what I want to see. Though $3 and $6 shipping, that's not what I want to see. But I figured I'll either keep it for myself or it might be worth, a couple bucks. So I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to keep them or sell them or not. But that was the other thing. So that is it for this week. Hopefully none of these sales get returned to me or have any problems. All of them were delivered, like I said, today, except for the one, where is it, that got shipped out this morning. This last one was shipped out this morning, so we'll find out in a couple days. But like I said, I'll let you know next week if there's any problems with any of these. Other than that, we will see you next week.